Okay, I'm recording.
Okay.
So tell me how you knew you were gay and when.
I knew I was gay when I used to fancy Jennifer Aniston from Friends when I was literally 7 years old.
But how did you fancy her, like?
I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. I didn't think, oh, I'm gay. I didn't know what gay was. So I just thought it was fine. It was just a natural desire to fancy women. I've always been more attracted to feminine women, like women. I don't know. I used to kiss the poster, the Friends poster in my room. And it was only, I never thought it was wrong. I never thought it was wrong. I didn't think anything of it. I just thought that was natural. Ross from Friends fancied Rachel. She seemed really unattainable and I loved it, so I fancied her too.
So when did that develop though? When did it develop from being 7 and fancying Rachel to I want to have sex with women? When did this?
Well, then I watched Titanic when I was 12 and I fancied Leo more than anything, and I really fancied him. I never ever stood back and said, but I fancy girls and I fancy boys at that time. I never thought it was wrong. I never understood why it would even be an issue. I didn't think of it at all. And then it was only when I was in year 9 of secondary school that I began to feel guilty for fancying my friends, and I thought I should be feeling guilty about this.
How much did you fancy your friends?
A lot. Like there were 1 or 2 that I really fancied.
And no boys?
No. Well, actually one boy, I really fancied one boy, and I thought that I was in love with him. Obviously I wasn't, but I really fancied him, actually, I really did. But it was different. Girls, it was like, it was exciting. It was really exciting, like a lot more. It was a completely different feeling. Like with boys, I could kiss boys and it would just be a standard kiss, and it would be nice in the moment. But when I thought about kissing girls, and maybe it was the fact that it was a bit sort of like taboo, it was a bit illicit and it was a bit naughty. Maybe that's half of why it was so exciting to me, I don't know. Or maybe it's just because I haven't done it before, and that was like, oh my god, I really want to. And then I did, and it was amazing.
So, I've heard it before, but do you want to tell your coming out story on camera?
Yeah. It's really boring, right?
I don't think it's boring.
It's boring. Basically, I told my brother first, I remember this now, I told my brother first, we were on holiday, we were watching the film Wimbledon, and I was like, I didn't know how to say it to him, so I was...
How long had you been thinking about it before?
I wanted to tell him that night, because I thought out of everybody in my family he might understand. So we were in the room, we were in the hotel room, we were watching TV and watching the film Wimbledon. I didn't know how to break it to him, so I was just like, John? He's like, yeah. I was like, you know Paul Bettany? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay! And he was just like, cool. But I didn't say I was gay, I said I was bi. I said, I really fancy Kirsten Dunst because she was in that film. And he was just like, yeah, cool. And then he kind of forgot about it and he thought it was a phase, and he totally forgot about it. And then I told my sister.
How did you feel about that?
Oh, I felt really bad about it. Like, I thought, well...
Did you think it was a phase?
I said I was bisexual because at that time I wasn't really sure, but I think I knew that I was gay.
So how old were you when you were 100% sure?
When I was 100% sure, I was 19. And when I started to have my first gay relationship with a girl, and I realised that I'd have to be, for myself as an individual, I felt I had to be 100% sure I was gay to have a relationship with a girl. I'm not saying like for bisexuals it should be any different, I'm just saying for me, I was more comfortable with thinking, right, I'm going to make a decision now. In my mind. I mean, whether that decision would change down the line, that would be up to me, wouldn't it? But at that point in time, I decided to be gay and classify myself as a lesbian. So,
how do you feel about labelling yourself as a lesbian? Do you relate to the label? Like, do you... Like, are you proud? Like, you're like, say, a football fan would, would class himself like I'm a West Brom fan, so I count myself as a baggy and I'm proud of it. I'm like, yeah, baggy's fan, yeah. Right? So, are you like, yeah, I'm a lesbian? Yeah. Do you know, are you part of the culture?
Then I wasn't ever part of the culture because my ex-girlfriend didn't ever want to be, and I always wondered why. But when we broke up, there was a part of me. I'd been with my ex-girlfriend for 4 years, and when we broke up, there was a part of me that worried that I'd then kind of like not be as gay, and I thought, god, I'm going to let myself down if I then I'm like, well, should I look at, and there was a fraction of me looked at boys and thought, I kind of fancy that boy, and then thought, oh, that's alright, this is probably a fleeting feeling. It definitely was, and now I'm so proud of myself because I'm so publicly out, and I am proud, but I'm not proud as in I'm gay, I'm in your face and I'm really gay. Maybe I am, I don't know, maybe I might be, people might think that about me, but I don't feel like it defines me. I just think that it's a big part of my lifestyle, so I would never try and deny myself of it, and I wouldn't try and hide it.
What do you think about the idea that people are lesbian and gay due to psychological reasons?
I saw this. I think something like 76% of lesbians are lesbians because they've had a bad or negative experience with a man.
And what do you think about that? And is that a true statistic, and how do you feel about that?
I think it might be true.
Where did you find that?
I read it somewhere. I mean, all these statistics are a bit bullshit anyway, aren't they? But I feel like for me, possibly. But I do think that it was definitely always in me.
Do you want to go into it on camera why you think that you might be a lesbian because of psychological reasons? Slash being hurt in the past?
No.
And would you call a lesbian who was perhaps admittedly a lesbian because maybe she'd had enough of men, maybe she'd been hurt, would you call her like a fake lesbian?
No. I think that if you're in love with someone and you're comfortable and you trust that person regardless of their gender, then you are gay or you are straight or you are lesbian.
Do you think gender makes a difference in relationships?
I asked you this question, and I think sometimes it does, because I think that two girls together, they do, I'm sorry, but they do have an amazing connection because they're biologically the same. Now, you might disagree with me. I've never had a relationship with a boy where I felt completely comfortable though. I know that you have, so maybe I'm biased, but I just feel like two girls, they get it. It's hard though, because sometimes these bitches can be hard, and you can have the same problems, you know. But I do feel like sometimes there is an amazing connection that only two women or two men can have. Same-sex attraction.
What are the downfalls to being a lesbian?
Sneezing when you're down there, joking.
Men sneeze too, Rose.
Oh god. Okay. Downfall, I don't know. I guess it's just being accepted within your family. I think that's the hardest thing that I've had to deal with. I just wish my family were more... They asked me about it or seemed more interested and didn't seem so... It wasn't such a taboo subject that's hard to deal with. What's
the worst reaction you've ever had for being a lesbian? Like, what's your worst experience? Maybe someone didn't get it, or a reaction in public, or...
One group of girls, I was kissing my ex-girlfriend at Thorpe Park, and some girls and some boys were like, "Oh, did you see that?" And I was just like...
How old were they?
Wow. They must have been about 2 years younger than I was. They must have been about 18.
How did you feel about that?
I was ready to go and say something, but my ex-girlfriend was like, "Do not say anything." I was like, why? Why can't I go and say something? You know, why should I just be like, "Oh god, yeah, you're right, we shouldn't do that in public"? I was like, fuck off. Like, I'll do what I want. I'll be with who I want to be with.
Do you think as many gay people are as confident as you in you agree, you know, you're doing nothing wrong, you can do it, but do you think that, like your ex-girlfriend, lots of people put up with it? Do you think they put up with it?
I think I'd have a harder time being gay, and this might offend people. I think I'd have a harder time being gay if I was butch, which is stupid, but I'd feel like people would think I was gay. And I know that sounds awful because it doesn't matter, but I feel like people would say, she's gay, that's her personality, she's gay. She is a manly, dykey lesbian, that's what she is. There's nothing else about her, that's just standard, she's gay. But with me, I feel like loads of people don't think I'm gay, they think I'm straight. Which, it's not like I'm ashamed to be classified as gay, because as soon as I meet someone, if they come on to me, if it's a boy, I'll be like, I'm gay. That's standard, I'm gay. I have nothing to be ashamed about, but I'm glad that because I look feminine, people give me the time of day to get to know me, and being gay is like a secondary thing. You know?
Yeah.
So that's that. That's that.
Is there 1% of you that would, if you found the right guy, get married to a guy?
I just can't get down with a penis, Rosie.
Is it just sexual?
Yeah, it is. I don't find men attractive. I find them attractive, but anything past that, I can't fall in love with them. I don't trust them enough. I just think that they want to have sex with me, which is bad, I know.
But like,
I just can't.
You can have a woman that just wants to have sex with you.
Yeah, that's true, you can. That's true.
So it's like trust issues.
Yeah.
What if you had counselling and got over your trust issues?
I still don't think it's in me. Like, I just see guys as like so bad. I see them as like hollow, which is horrible, but I see girls as having so... Oh, it sounds awful. But to me, girls have so much more to offer me. And I just think, I love that about you, or just the feminine form. Like, I love it. Like, I love it. and that's pretty much it. I don't think I could never be in a relationship with a boy. I couldn't do it. I'd just be like, oh, what? Am I supposed to be like the girl now? Like, not that I think that I'm the man in a relationship with a girl, but I don't feel like there are roles. You're right.
Yeah. So you do think that there are roles?
I don't think there are roles. I just think that people adopt a natural kind of like when we're shopping and I'm always like, let me carry the basket because I want to do that for you. I don't think I'm the man, I'm going to carry the basket. I don't feel like that. I just feel like sometimes, I guess that the natural roles will sort of like...
What are sorry, I'm yawning on camera. What are our roles with me and you?
I don't know. I think we're pretty equal. I think that we both do a lot for each other. I guess I don't think we have any roles.
I need the tripod.
Okay. Wait, that's
Do I press red again?
It gets heavy, doesn't it?